This is Middle-earth. It's a pretty cool place if you like jewelry and arguing about which version of Middle-earth is better. But I've got a problem with all versions. See, the coastlines are just a bit simple for my taste. It's more or less one straight line from Lindon to Gondor. And this is Westeros. It has the same problem. The coasts are a bit more complex on average, but I can still draw a neat box around them. And that's not really by accident. Westeros is basically just Great Britain flipped on its y-axis. But in the process, Martin seems to have stretched and straightened it out. At this point, you're probably saying, Adam, who are you to speak ill of our Lord and Father Tolkien? So a little background for where I'm coming from. I love maps. I've been making them since I was like 10 years old, writing for bad fanfics. I went to art school, and pretty much the only thing I use it for anymore are maps. I made this one, and this one, and this one too. And now you all get to judge them in the comments. Okay, so now that I've proved I'm not completely making all of this up as I go, how do we fix linear coastlines? Well, by fixing half of them. See, when you look at Earth, you're bound to find some linear coasts. This bit of Canada in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, or the southern coasts of Sumatra and Java. Puerto Rico is basically just a glorified rectangle. The trick is making the coasts diverse. If you find that there's a large section that's linear, add some peninsulas or bays, but leave at least some of the original coastline intact. Where there's more variation on the map, it's never random. We're all just floating on giant rocks, and sometimes they move around or explode. Those islands I mentioned in Southeast Asia have that shape because they're formed in part by the Sunda Trench, which runs about 32 kilometers along this line. Volcanic activity there has helped shape the land. Similarly, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge contributed to the way the Earth's continents broke apart, like how Simon and Garfunkel broke apart when Garfunkel started Carnal Knowledge without telling Simon. Overall, your coastlines should be rocky and jagged, and they should straighten out too. Your islands should follow patterns, and they should break them. Use peninsulas, rivers, islands, and lakes to your advantage to diversify your map's coasts. And don't be afraid to leave some of the canvas blank. You don't need to fill the entire page. If you need some help, a trick I've done is taking a few screenshots of a map and just smashing some land masses together, then tracing over the parts you like. In fact, this sketch I've been doing is based on just that. Give it a try if you get stuck, and thanks for watching.